Most people think success is about talent. Some say it's about luck. But the truth, the real truth, is that success is born in silence, in the nights no one sees, in the tears no one knows about, and in the battles you fight alone. Today, I'll tell you a story about a boy who walked alone, a boy the world ignored, laughed at, doubted. But life wasn't breaking him. Life was building him. This is not just a story. This is a mirror. Because somewhere inside you, there is an Ethan, a fighter, a survivor, a dreamer waiting to rise. If you've ever felt alone, if you've ever been rejected, if you've ever questioned your own worth, then this story is for you. Let's begin the journey of the boy who walked alone. Ethan Hayes was 19, quiet, introverted, not because he wanted to be, but because life had pushed him into silence. He lived in a small town where dreams were often laughed at. His family struggled financially, schoolmates mocked him, teachers doubted him. Every time Ethan shared his goals, becoming a designer, building something meaningful, people around him said, "People like you don't achieve big things." One cold evening, after another humiliating day at college, Ethan sat alone on a bench near the old football field. Tears rolled down his face. For the first time, he whispered, "Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not enough." Just then, an old security guard approached. Gray hair, slow steps, gentle eyes. It was Mr. Walker, a man everyone ignored. But Ethan didn't know this moment would change his entire life. Mr. Walker asked softly, "Why are you crying, son?" Ethan hesitated, but then poured his heart out. "I have no friends, no support. I feel like I'm walking alone, always." The old man sat beside him and smiled. "Let me tell you something, Ethan." He leaned forward, voice calm and warm. "People who walk alone walk the farthest." Ethan didn't understand yet, but something inside him shifted. The old man continued, "Support can help you start, but learning to walk alone, that makes you unstoppable." That night, Ethan went home with a strange fire in his chest. The next morning, Ethan made a decision. He would stop waiting for someone to believe in him. He would believe in himself. He woke up early, cleaned his room, opened his laptop, and wrote down 3 words: "I will rise." Every day he worked a little more, studying online, practicing design, watching tutorials, improving his skills, building small projects. He didn't become better overnight. No one does. But he became 1% better every single day. People still laughed. Friends still ignored him. But Ethan had changed inside. He wasn't walking for others anymore. He was walking for himself. As weeks passed, Ethan applied for part-time jobs and was rejected again and again. He sent designs to companies. No replies. He stayed awake until 3 a.m., creating work no one saw. Some nights he broke down again. Some nights he wanted to quit. And yet, he remembered Mr. Walker's words. The strongest people are built in silence. One evening, after a long day, Ethan went back to the old football field. Mr. Walker was there. He looked at Ethan and smiled knowingly. "Hard week?" Ethan nodded. "Why does life keep stopping me?" Mr. Walker placed a hand on his shoulder. "It's not stopping you. It's shaping you." Those words hit Ethan deeply. The old man continued, "When life makes you walk alone, it's because it wants to show you your own power." Ethan wiped his tears and took a deep breath. He wasn't done. Not yet. Months passed. Ethan became disciplined. He woke before sunrise, studied harder, Designed better, practiced longer, improved consistently. He stopped explaining himself to people, stopped chasing validation. He built a small online portfolio, started sharing on social media. Still, the world was quiet. No applause, no recognition. But Ethan had become patient. He knew growth started slow, just like dawn starts small before it lights the whole sky. One night, as he finished a design project, he whispered, "I may be walking alone, but I'm walking forward." One morning, while checking his email half asleep, Ethan saw something unusual. A design company from another city had replied, "We saw your work. Can we talk?" His heart raced. Hands shaking, he called them. The voice on the other end said, "We think you're talented. Would you like to work with us?" Ethan couldn't speak. Tears filled his eyes. He wasn't dreaming. Someone finally saw the light he had kept alive in the darkness. On the day he received his official offer letter, Ethan went back to the old football field. Mr. Walker was sweeping the ground. Ethan ran to him and hugged him tightly. "Sir, I did it. I finally did it." The old man's eyes filled with tears. "I knew you would. You walked alone, and that's why you were never defeated." Ethan handed him the letter. Mr. Walker read it slowly, smiling proudly. "Remember this, Ethan. People who walk alone create their own paths." Ethan stood under the open sky, wind brushing his face, future shining ahead. He said to himself, "I'm stronger because I walked alone." He finally understood. Being alone is not a weakness. Silence builds the strongest minds. Rejection creates resilience. Pain teaches discipline. Walking alone builds warriors. Ethan whispered, "Thank you, life, for not giving me an easy path, because the hard path transformed him." People who walk alone become the ones the world follows later. Your struggle is not a punishment. It is preparing you for strength. Keep going. Your time is coming.